Alright, let's get things rolling. Mike Perry truly is the undisputed king of violence and the unmistakable face of bare-knuckle fighting. Making his return to BKFC more than a year after his last appearance, Perry reminded everyone exactly why he was born for this sport. He absorbed some heavy early shots from Jeremy Stevens, but then unleashed pure chaos, dishing out brutal punishment.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you to Mr. Feldman. Thank you to Conor for his promotion. Anything I've said that maybe ridiculed anyone in the company, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The king of violence does what the he wants, and I'm grateful for it. Thanks.
That was an incredible representation of bare-knuckle fighting, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you understand, the respect and honor that I have for these combatants, and it's an honor to be here and witness this live. How could you come here and see this live and not want to take part? I for sure want to take part in this, so I'm lining this up. I've got my fight. I know I'm gonna do the little face off and all that and say the quotes and this and that. I see maybe why you don't want to fight Mundell for the world title. Like you saw Christine as the world title honor and the king and the queen of violence. That's the legacy. But no, it's not even about a disrespect. I have the height of respect for you, and I'd love to do it
until
someday,
multiple knockdowns forced the referee to step in. After the fight, none other than Conor McGregor stormed into the ring to personally congratulate Perry on his thunderous win.
Mike Perry, this is your next fight right here for that championship. Mike Perry, the redneck Dave. Who is the baddest?
We'll see when it goes.
I'm ready right now. Let's go. I'm ready right now. It's not gonna do nothing to me.
I'll you up right now.
I knocked you out twice already, and I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, let's see. Different sport.
That's how we do it, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Newark, New Jersey, show love for the Platinum King, Mike Perry.
Before stepping out of the ring, Perry locked eyes with his potential next rival, BKFC middleweight champion Dave Mandel, who's been calling him out for a couple of years now. Could that be the next war? No one embodies their nickname better than Merab Dvalishvili, the Machine. The reigning bantamweight champ displayed non-stop pressure, top-tier wrestling, and much sharper striking as he completely overwhelmed Corey Sandhagen across 5 grueling rounds to earn a unanimous decision in the UFC 320 co-main event on Saturday night.
Plans still to fight in December?
Yeah, I would love to fight in December, and I want to be busy, and I don't want to wait too much the next contenders. Like I think Peter is 3-fight win streak. He's former champion, and I think he deserved title fight, and I think so. If UFC wants, I'm ready to fight in December, no problem.
Well, right now there's no main event for December, so maybe you guys get the main event.
Maybe.
At one point, Merab nearly closed the show with a second-round barrage that left Sandhagen reeling. Many thought it was over.
You set the
right
record
there
for most takedowns in a UFC title fight. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I heard about 20 takedowns, and this is good, of course. And then it was some moments during the fights I was just keep taking down because I'm like, oh, this is another for my takedown records. Yeah, I was just doing because of.
Somehow, Corey survived, but he just couldn't keep the machine from rolling. Merab has now defended his bantamweight crown 3 times in 2025. And he's already eyeing a 4th defense, possibly against former champ Petr Yan. Merab even joked that he was stat padding his takedowns just to boost his UFC record. Classic Merab humor right there. Ilia Topuria sent a heartfelt message to Merab after his big win over Sandhagen at UFC 320, tweeting, "Brother, we've reached a point where your victories feel almost normal.
I'll see you next time. I'm gonna get you next time. Hey, you're an animal.
End of the 3th round, you got me.
I know. You got me good in the second. You almost finished me. I know.
I thank you, man.
All right, yeah.
We all know how hard it is to get here. You're a living legend, an example of heart, sacrifice, and pure work ethic. Beyond the fighter, you're a great human being. We love you and we're behind you every step of the way. UFC later shared backstage footage showing Merab and Corey Sandhagen exchanging mutual respect. A real class act from both fighters.
I think if it was anyone else who had maybe been defeated by Alex twice, we wouldn't want to see a third fight. But because it's you and because of the way you fight, I think fans would love to see you fight Alex again. Do you believe you're in a position now that you can get that third fight?
Yes, I believe I'm in a position to get the belt. Doesn't matter how, I will find a way. I will find a way.
What would be different in a third fight in your mind?
You know, I will take all these 2 fights, what I've learned from, and I will not repeat my mistakes. I will be just better.
In another clip, Merab was spotted congratulating Alex Pereira on his win, showing mutual appreciation between two absolute warriors.
And you watched Alex Pereira win his fight in the way that he did, and it looked like you were very happy to see that cage side. The cameras looked like you were maybe getting even a little bit emotional to see him win.
And you know, win, lose, whoever, but Alex and his team, Glover, Teixeira there, and all of these guys, we have good relationship with them, like with my team, and I really wished him like the win because all these bullshits what Ankalaev wrote before and all these nonsenses what he thought about himself, about others, so that was why.
Now speaking of Pereira, Yuri Prochaska has officially called for a trilogy with him. The former light heavyweight champ endured 2 rounds of serious heat from Khalil Rountree Jr., then detonated a brutal left hand in the third, scoring a knockout at the 3:04 mark. At the post-fight presser, Yuri didn't hold back. He said he wants that third fight with Pereira and promised that things will be different this time. Prochaska also opened up about why he got emotional after Pereira's earlier victory over Magomed Ankalaev, explaining that it meant more to him than fans might realize.
I know he doesn't make the fights, you know, it's what the UFC wants to do, but if it was up to him, what does he think is the most exciting and most probable matchup next?
Tem muita opção agora. O Uber, o Prochaska. Não é você que decide, não é você que casa as lutas, mas o que te empolgaria mais?
Peso pesado.
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight. Oh, wow.
Not even a moment's hesitation.
Wow. Okay. Well, we got Aspinall and Cyril Gane booked already, I think in next month?
This month. Abu Dhabi.
Oh, this month, yeah. So I guess we wait for the winner of that. That would be the best bet for him.
Tem o Aspinall, Cyril Gane lutando aí esse mês. Essa é a melhor aposta.
Não, eu queria super luta.
No, I want a super fight.
Oh, super fight at heavyweight.
I can think of one.
Wow. Derek Lewis?
I would do it for him.
Who else is there?
It's Aspinall, man.
Bom, não sei se Casa Branca, Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Super luta.
At the White House.
Meanwhile, Alex Pereira silenced all doubts about his first loss to Magomed Ankalaev, calling it a
You
fluke.
have a boot on your foot here. When you think about the timeline of getting back in there, you've always been very active throughout your UFC career. When do you want to get back in there?
E aí, ainda bem que eu nocauteei ele rápido.
Yeah, we have to see how this heals up. I'm pretty sure it's broken. You know, I was kicking his legs, and when he switched stances, as soon as I kick his lead leg, you know, I felt my foot. So
And boy,
we'll have to see.
did he prove it. On Saturday, he stormed back with a devastating 8-second TKO to reclaim his light heavyweight title. Now that he's back on top at 205 pounds, fans are already buzzing. Will Pereira stay at light heavyweight, or is a move to heavyweight next? Speaking to Chris Weidman after the fight, Pereira confirmed he's eyeing the jump up. But one thing he made crystal clear: he's not chasing the winner of Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. Nope, his sights are locked on Jon Jones. And he wants that super fight at the UFC White House event. Pereira even revealed that he'd broken his foot moments before landing the knockout. Talk about sheer grit. Now, onto a truly emotional turn. Jon Jones has spoken publicly for the first time since the heartbreaking death of his brother, Arthur Jones, a former NFL and Super Bowl champion who passed away at just 39. Only a day later, Pereira reclaimed his title.
Middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev has called you out and said that congratulations, but now you guys need to finish your business. Are you aware of what business that is, and are you interested in him moving up to fight you at this stage?
Thanks for congratulating me, but all I want is a super fight. I want to fight at heavyweight, but all I can say is thank you.
And in a moving tribute, he paused his post-fight interview to call for a moment of silence for Jones and his family. The crowd went completely silent. It was powerful. Deeply touched, Jon Jones took to X and simply wrote, "Wow, Alex folded hands. But that's not all. Khamzat Chimaev is back at it. After UFC 320,
I was at work and had a bunch of meetings over there this afternoon, and I went over to the PI, and he was over in the PI. And I'm like, well, you're the last guy I expected to see here today. What are you doing here? And they're telling me, we want to fight at heavyweight. I said, how about we win tonight and focus on tonight, and then we can talk about, heavyweight. And I don't know.
What is your hesitation about him going up to heavyweight? He's mentioned it a few times in the past. He always wanted that Jon Jones fight, and I understand why maybe that fight wasn't appealing to you, but what is your reservations about sending him to heavyweight at this point?
Probably that he was a middleweight. He was a middleweight, and he's going to jump up 2 weight classes in the UFC. It's not like jumping up 2 weight classes in boxing. It's a big jump.
And as far as his performance,
and it's not that I have any reservations about it. I mean, the guy is he's in a division that there's still some interesting fights. I don't know. It's just I like the guy so much. We'll see. We'll have to talk about it. I just don't see why, unless he wants to retire, why throwing him in at heavyweight makes any sense. Other than I just end up saying he wants to do it so bad, I'll just say yes.
He called out Pereira once again, tweeting, "Congrats! Now we need to finish our business." At the post-fight presser,
we have not started negotiating any fights for the White House yet. That won't even start till February.
And then finally,
I made it clear Conor wants to fight on that card, and you can clearly see Conor is very fired up to fight on that card, but nothing is done yet.
Pereira respectfully thanked him, but made it clear he's not interested in that matchup. Dana White, however, isn't entirely convinced about Pereira moving up to heavyweight, at least not yet. During the post-fight presser, Dana revealed he ran into Pereira at the UFC PI just hours before the fight, and Pereira told him his heavyweight ambitions. Dana praised Pereira's dominance, but insisted there are still plenty of big fights waiting for him at light heavyweight. And of course, in true Dana White fashion, he also shot down Conor McGregor's claim that he's negotiating directly with the Trump administration to fight at the White House. Classic Conor. Before we wrap things up, here are the top 3 memes lighting up the internet this week. Number 3 posted by Undisputed Take. Number 2 posted by SilverGhost91. And number 1 goes to Jedi Goodman. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, hit that like button and subscribe to stay locked in